soul. We all have a soul contract.
Me and my family stay in prayer.
Yep.
I make sure every day, every morning.
So a lot of people didn't hear it in that video. In that video and stuff, when George Floyd was calling for his mom, this guy was telling him, "Oh, you ain't so tough now. You ain't so tough." That he wanted to. That man wanted to kill that man. He was up there. He was jugging his knee in the man's neck.
He had his hand in his pocket. His
Yes,
face was balled up.
baby, he was balled up. Baby, let me tell you, because he was angry, but God, he didn't know what to say. All the time, see, all the time he'd been getting away with it for so long. He'd been getting away with it for so long. He thought he was gonna get away with it this time. But the universe said no, and God said, "I'm stopping you in your tracks." They don't know and stuff or whatever. I'm telling you, they about to take their lick.
You see, Floyd always been the type of person that wanted to do something with his life. He always wanted to become something.
Yes.
But he did. But in this change, you understand?
Yes.
And nobody ever knew.
Nobody never knew.
Nobody
But let me tell you,
he was saving the world before
all that happened. But you see, that's true. But you see, now and stuff, whatever, he was saving the world. But this time and stuff, you know, everybody knew about it. Before people, some of y'all knew, it was only a handful of people that knew about it. But now the world knows about it. The world knows about what George. When George Floyd left Houston and said, "I'm going to make a difference. I'm going out there and do better for my family." He didn't know and stuff. See, when he spoke it into existence, he didn't know and stuff that they had a plan for him. He went out there and stuff to build. That's true. But you see, God sent him there. They wanted to stop Chauvin. They wanted to stop Chauvin in his tracks because he was doing too much. See, let me tell you, that's why everybody, I kept saying, I went through the videos and I watched it. I was like, why didn't George Floyd leave when they played the videos? And it's like he's sitting in his truck, and I'm like, why didn't he leave and stuff? He had enough time to leave, but he was still sitting there. Because he didn't do nothing wrong, because he felt like he didn't do nothing wrong. He wasn't running because he didn't do nothing wrong.
Now my question was, why was he still, what was he waiting on?
No, he wasn't waiting on him.
No, not Floyd.
Who?
The police officer. He had his knee on him.
Shoot.
For how long? What was you waiting on?
No, because he wanted to kill him. He went there. He had the intent in his mind because he thought he was going to get away with this. But you see, he don't understand how the universe was working. He didn't know God was working this. He can see one thing about people. God said high, he said high, and he looked low. And people don't know his stuff. He was sitting up there making a plan for you. You see all the stuff you're doing? Today is the day you gonna stop doing what you're doing because you've been doing it for too long.
This is the day.
You understand? You done killed somebody, you got away with it. You done did all kind of dirty things, you done got away with it. But you see him and George Floyd. See, I don't think George Floyd recognized him. I don't think George Floyd recognized him because I think maybe if he would have recognized him, he would have said his name or something while he was when he was calling this stuff. Probably called his name. He didn't call his name because he probably didn't recognize the man. Chauvin recognized him, and Chauvin probably heard his name come over the radio and say, "You know what? Oh yeah, I'm coming on that call." He probably was way across town somewhere. Probably had nothing to do with that. But you know what? God was making sure that he'd be there to be able to get that call. Oh yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. What do you have on your T-shirt? Can I ask you what you have on your T-shirt?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
I can't breathe and stuff. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. I have that on there. Like take your knee off my neck. Off the back here and stuff like that. Right. Respect. You got like all of this and stuff, you know, because we've been going through this for years and years and years. And George Floyd, like his little girl Gigi said, my daddy changed the world. My daddy changed the world in so many ways and stuff that, you know, he said, when he left Houston, he said, "I'm going out there to do better for my family." He went out there not knowing and stuff, all this was going to happen. He didn't understand what he was saying, like he didn't know the universe was working. He spoke it into existence. He didn't know and stuff he was going to lose his life. But you see, God knows this, you're going to lose your life and stuff because we got to be able to make a big change and stuff. You know, you got to lose your life, but your family going to be taken care of. At the same time, and stuff, look at the world now. NFL and all that and stuff. When Kaepernick and stuff, you know, he did the kneel. No, everybody didn't want to understand when he put the knee down. They didn't want to understand and stuff. Now they all see what he was talking about. He's been saying it. Everybody been saying it for years and years and years. It took George Floyd to die, to lose his life, for everybody to understand and stuff what was going on.
Do you think that George Floyd will be remembered as a historical figure?
He's a historical. He's gonna go down in history. He's gonna be in the history books. All the new books and stuff that gonna be coming out and stuff. George Floyd gonna be in the history books. Well, yeah, he history right now. This is all over the world and stuff. But right now and stuff, you know, when we gonna be reading our books, like we gonna read our books about Obama and stuff in the history books, we gonna be reading about George Floyd. He gonna be. I'm telling you, they gonna have the George Floyd Act. You understand? Because of the police brutality and all that. They're gonna have all that. You can see all our representatives, our politicians and stuff going up in there and stuff, they're gonna have a George Floyd Act because of the fact and stuff, all the things that have been going on and stuff in the world. George Floyd changed the world, and he died, he lost his life and stuff, but he changed the world and stuff all over the place. The police department and stuff, you will still have some of the cops doing dirty stuff, but you know what? The other ones gonna think about what they were doing and stuff. They're gonna think first. I'm not going down with you. You a dirty cop, I'm not going down with you. You setting somebody up with drugs, you up there killing somebody, I'm not taking the lick with you. If that would have been just one person, one police officer that would have stood their ground and know what they was out there for, you're supposed to be serving and protecting. You all sit there and watch this man murder somebody. Like if I would have been out there killing somebody, your job was supposed to serve and protect that person. That's you're supposed to pull me off that person. But you know what? They all sit there and they did nothing. You know what? And they've been doing it for a long time, but it took those 4 officers. So right now, I'm telling you, everything's going to change. All the police officers, everywhere. Nobody not playing with y'all. We're not playing with you. We're not deciding. My name is Charlene Wood. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You came on purpose for that?
I was here yesterday. I came here yesterday, and I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. I was the first person to go inside of there. I walked in there and stuff.
How was it inside? How was it?
Oh my God. I walked in there and stuff, it was so, you know, peaceful and stuff or whatever. George Floyd looked like he's sleeping and stuff. He looks like he's sleeping. I mean, he's in there and stuff, playing the music and stuff like that in there. And it's so, like, I was so sad because he lost his life. But then I look at him and stuff, you know, and I'm so proud to be here and stuff because he's changed the world. And he, you know, like, and he's looking up at all of us right now and stuff and smiling. He's smiling and stuff because you know what? He didn't know that day he was going to lose his life. He didn't know the universe was working and stuff to be able to change the world. He didn't know all of that. But at the same time and stuff, today he looking up there, he with his mom, looking down right now and stuff and saying, look at this, look how beautiful this is. This is all because of you, George.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank y'all. How y'all doing?
Got them Baton Rouge people.
Okay, I work in that. It's not a color thing. It's people loving on each other. People walking around talking. It's no racism out here. We all look like being just one. And it took one person to sacrifice for us. Because my cousin and I, we were talking earlier today about how Jesus came out the ghetto in Jerusalem. Floyd came out the ghetto in the Cuda Hall, 3rd Ward, the tree they call it. And Jesus sacrificed his life for us. And then here's Floyd, had his life. He didn't have a sacrifice, but it was sacrificed. And look at all what was sacrificed. It came to whereas you got Orangeman people. Those are pretty, those are private people. Pakistans, Indians, you name it. He have people all over the country rooting for him for justice because it's too long. It's been too long. And it's got to be a change. It has to be. And I just hope all of these marches and protesting don't be in vain, that the congressman, the president, everybody see that we're serious about this. We tired of our brothers getting slain out in the streets. We are so tired. Something got to be done. Something got to be done. I have sons, nephews, cousins, and when they walk out the house, I pray for all of them to be covered, because I never know. And to sit and watch this young man take his last breath, not knowing that my family had strong ties with him, to see him take his last breath on that hot cement.
Tell me a little bit about the song. When did you first hear the song? When did you see it? I know the video went viral.
It went viral. I heard it for the first time yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. No, what's today? Saturday.